Okay, right, it's coming up to 10 minutes. Let me just show these books off here. Right, they're called Slash Hits, okay? This is volume 2. I haven't got volume 1. I need to pick that up. But basically, they are listing pretty much every single slasher. They have missed a few out. From, when's this one from? It's starting from 1980 to 1982, so it's listing every single slasher from 1980 to 1982. Okay, and I'm just going to whiz through the titles here, and actually if you can see this here, the boobs and the blood bags gives you an indication of how much nudity and how much blood's in it. Okay, and these are from all around the world, the slashers they've got in here: English, American, Italian, so not just American. Okay, as you can see, Absurd. So we've got Absurd, The Beasts, The Boogeyman, Christmas Evil, Cruising, Demented, Dressed to Kill, Eyes of a Stranger, Fade to Black, The Fear, Friday the 13th, Funeral Home, Happy Birthday to Me, He Knows You're Alone, Maniac, Motel Hell, Mother's Day, New Year's Evil, Night School, and you've got the original poster artwork of all these films in here as well, and there's a description of them as well, and the alternative titles I went under. So this is a good pickup for slasher fans. Phobia, Prom Night, Schizoid, Silent Scream, Stage Fright, Terror on Tour, Terror Train, To All a Good Night, Bloody Birthday, Bloody Moon, The Burning, Dark Knight the Scarecrow, A Day of Judgment, Death Valley, Double Exposure, The Fan, Final Exam, The Forest, Friday the 13th 2, Funhouse, Graduation Day, Halloween 2, Hell Night, Home Sweet Home, Humongous, Just Before Dawn, Lady Stay Dead, Midnight, Madhouse, Madman, My Bloody Valentine, Nightmare Maker, Nightmares and Damaged Brain, No Place to Hide, Pieces, Pranks, The Prowler, Scream, Strange Behaviour, A Stranger Is Watching, Student Bodies, Sweet 16, Wacko, X-Ray, and I have seen most of these. Not seen Wacko, and A Stranger Is... Actually, yeah, I've seen A Stranger Is Watching. Alone in the Dark, Blood Link, Blood Song. Not seen Blood Link. Boarding House, The Boogeyman, Crazed, Curtains, Deadly Games, Death Screens, Don't Go in the House, Don't Go to Sleep, Friday the 13th 3, He Lives by Night, Honeymoon Horror, Hotline, The Icebox Murders. Man, that looks cool. Don't know if I can focus in on that. Look at that picture there. Head in an icebox. And I haven't seen that one either. Last Horror Film, aka The Fanatic in the US. National Lampoon's Class Reunion. Didn't know that was a slasher. Okay. The New York Ripper, Next of Kin, Nightmare at Shadow Woods, aka Blood Rage, Pandemonium, and all of these are between 1980 and 1982. Okay, The Pencil Murders, never heard of that one either. Psycho 2, Satan's Blade, Silent Rage, The Slayer's a good one. Slumber Party Massacre, Tag the Assassination Game, and I've never heard of that one either. Tenebrae, Too Scared to Scream, Trance, Trick or Treat, Unhinged, Visiting Hours, and finally Who Done It. Okay, that is Slash Hits Part 2. I found it quite difficult to get the first one. I think it's out of print, but you might be able to pick it up on eBay, because I found these two on eBay about 4 or 5 years ago. Right, let me show you the second one. This has gone way over 15 minutes, so I'll have to make 2 parts to this. This is Slash Hits 3, Volume 3. Okay, very cool cover art on there. Okay, and this is covering 1983 to 1987. Okay, so we got American Nightmare, Angst, A Blade in the Dark, Fatal Games, Final Terror, The House on Sahara Row, Hysterical, The Initiation, Mortuary, The Mountaintop Motel Massacre, The Mutilator, that's a good one, A Night to Dismember, Prey, Scalps, Sledgehammer, Sleepaway Camp, 10 to Midnight, which I showed off on my VHS update, Blind Date, Bloodbath at the House of Death, Double Body, Don't Open Till Christmas, Evil Judgment, Friday the 13th 4, Final Chapter, Innocent Prey, Movie House Massacre, Murder Rock, Death Dancing by the legend Falsey, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Rocktober Blood. Just got hold of a copy of that, and that is a rock heavy metal type slasher, and did look quite good from what I saw of it. Here's the cover there. Scaremaker, Scream for Help, Shadowrun Black, Silent Madness, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Splatter University, They're Playing with Fire, Bits and Pieces, Appointment with Fear, Blood Cult, Blood Tracks, Deadly Intruder, Formula for a Murder. If I read descriptions and went through these in more detail, this would just take ages, guys. So if there's any on here that you want me to talk about a little bit more, or show off here, or perhaps recommend, because I have seen the majority of these. I mean, there are the odd obscure title in here that I haven't seen, that perhaps might not be on DVD, and might be really hard to get on VHS. But yeah, just let me know. Friday the 13th 5, Horror House on Highway 5, I haven't seen that. Junior, Nail Gun Massacre, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Phenomena, and that's the Dario Argento one. The Ripper, They Don't Cut the Grass Anymore, April Fool's Day. Blood Harvest, Bloodhook, Body Count, Chopping Mall, and that's Ruggiero Deodato's Body Count. Crawl Space, Dream Maniac, Evil Laugh, saw that about 10 years ago. The Fanaticist, Friday the 13th 6, Schoolgirl Screamers, Hell High, Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, The Hitcher, and there's some awesome pictures and artwork on each page of this. As you can see, I'm not going into a hell of a lot of detail on each page, but these books are cool. Killer Party, The Majorettes on US Shriek Show, that's quite a gruesome slasher. You can pick that up in the US. I don't think it's got a UK release. Murder List, Psycho 3, Murder Lust, sorry. Psychos in Love, Slaughter High, Stage Fright, Terror at 10 Killer, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Truth or Dare, A Critical Madness. And there's the cover for that, and that's got 4 blood bags, so presumably that's heavy on the gore, which is always good. You'll Die at Midnight, Lamberto Bava, 1986. Zero Boys, Nikos Manzaragis, the guy who did Island of Death. The 11th Commandment, Aerobicide, also known as The Killer Workout. Anguish. What else? Berserker, Blood Lake, Blood Sisters, Cassandra, Sleepaway Camp, not Sleepaway Camp, Cheerleader Camp, sorry. There's Blood Sisters there. Sorry about the glare. Hide and Go Shriek, Close Your Eyes and Pray, Dangerous Game, Delirium, another Lamberto Bava, Doom Asylum. Saw that quite a few years back. That is really cheesy and full of gore, that one. Don't Panic, Edge of Terror, Edge of the Axe. There's Edge of the Axe there. Okay. Good Night and God Bless, Killing Spree, The Last Slumber Party, Moon in Scorpio, The Newlyweds, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Night Screams. Night Screams is quite a good one. I think that's quite hard to get hold of. I think the US DVD is out of print. Offerings, Open House, Opera, Return to Horror High, Shallow Grave, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, Slaughterhouse, Slumber Party Massacre 2, Sorority House Massacre. The Stepfather, Strip to Kill, Twisted Nightmare, Video Violence 2. Okay, I mean, this has been a bit long-winded. I've gone through every single title in this book, so I'm sure you guys are going to hear a few titles that you haven't watched or heard of, and hopefully you can check those out, because these books are pretty useful in that respect. So when I do get hold of the first one, I'll do a little review on that as well. And as I said, anyone want to see any more detail of any of the films in here, or want me to read out the little caption about it, I will do. So that's it for now, guys. Okay, it's Friday night, I'm going out tonight, I'm gonna have a couple of beers. Take it easy, alright?